Hello, Gorillas. I am Chef Perry, the Vegan Gorilla, and today we are going to make a nice Lebanese dish. Not really sure if it's originally Lebanese. I think it might have came from a different part, but correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not 100% sure, but it's pretty much well known to be a Lebanese, not lesbian dish.
Wow.
A Lebanese dish.
Oh, wow.
And it's called Baba Ganoush. Baba Ganoush. You gotta love saying that. All right, so it's pretty simple actually. One giant eggplant, if you get the idea, and a little bit of lemon, a little bit of tahini, which is just basically crushed sesame seeds, garlic, salt, love. We're gonna put it all together, blend it up. The main thing is the eggplant, obviously. So what you want to do, the biggest thing with Baba Ganoush is that nice, deep, smoky flavor. So you can put this in the oven and roast it that way. You're not going to get as much of a smoky flavor to it unless you char the outside first. What I like to do is start it off on the barbecue, get everything charred up, get it nice and hot, steamed up, char the skin very well, and then I'll put it back in maybe for about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. I bring it in, put it in the little container, wrap it up with some foil or saran wrap rather, and let it sweat it out. Yeah. And anyways, get all the moisture out of there so it's not so liquidy and stuff like that, and you'll have a really good thing. So depending on your barbecue, hard to say how long it might take you to roast this. Anywhere from half hour, 40 minutes type of thing. Could be a little less, could be a little more. And if you find that process is too long, another good little gorilla tip is start off in the barbecue, blacken all the skin, roast it, get that good smoky flavor in, and then come back in, pop it in the oven for the remainder of the cooking time. So anyways, let's head out to the barbecue and get this thing started. Let's go. 49, 52, 63. Whoop. All right, here we go. Let's get this baby started. So I got it started up. We're just going to wait till that heats up a little bit. And once that starts up, we'll give the grill a little scrubbing, give it a clean, and we'll get the process started. All right, let's do it. Okay, gorillas, we are outside ready to get this puppy grilled. Barbecue's nice and hot. I got it on high. Put it on there. I'm gonna let it flame and burn. I want it to burn on the outside to give it that nice smoky flavor. So make sure you got your ting tongs ready so that you can constantly turn it so it doesn't overburn. But you want the skin to get basically blackened and stuff and cooked inside. So we'll let that cook for a little bit and see what happens. Ooh, look at that. It's starting to char up. I put it up on the tip there just to get the bottom roasted because that's the thicker part of the thing. Sorry, I don't know if the lighting's very good. You probably can't see it too well here, but I've been roasting it for about 45 minutes now on high. And that's what you want there, that nice little charcoal skin-like, and it's softened up there, but I want the bottom to get a little bit more mushy. It's starting to get there. Nothing wrong with a mushy bottom. Mushy bottom. Anyways, let's let her heat back up, and we'll take to the next step. See you in a bit. Okay, gorillas, have a look at this. All nice and charred. Get that skin nice and hot. So I had this roasting for about 55 minutes on the barbecue on high, burning, charring all the sides, front. See how it's nicely charred up. It's pretty squishy now, so it's pretty much fully cooked. What I'm gonna do is wrap it up in a little saran wrap first and seal it around the plate. That way it's got a steam going happening with and it will continue to cook for a few more minutes while I prep the other stuff. So let's get that done and we'll move on to the next. Well, let's go. Okay, girls, here we go. So this, you can see me, not that you have to see me. I've had this sitting for about 10 minutes wrapped in saran wrap here. So it's steaming, continuing to cook, steaming, letting out some juice in here, which is good. I want to get all the juice out if I can. So as you'll see, oh yeah, still steaming, see? And that smells good, really good. So from here, I just got a little bowl strainer, glass bowl. So I'm gonna cut it and take the flesh out. See, when you steam it like that too, look how easy the skin comes off. You don't want the skin in there. It's charred and burnt. I mean, if you get a few pieces in there, it's fine, but just cut her open, get the skin back. Look at that. Nice. And she is hot, folks. She is hot. Okay. This is all coming together here. Alrighty, so what I'm gonna do, start scooping this. Nice and fibrous. The word fibrous? Sounds like a word anyway, I don't know. Let's get this bad boy on here. Looks like an octopus a little bit, actually. It's kind of weird. That scraped up, look at that, getting all the goodness in there. The closer you get to the skin, the better. It's going to be nice and smoky flavor. But the reason I'm doing this, like I said, is I want to get all the moisture out so it will be more creamy and not runny once you put everything together. There's probably a simpler way to do this, but I know there is, but I'm just trying to get a close-up shot for you so you can see what I'm doing here. I don't even mind putting a little bit of tiny pieces of skin in there because it really gives it that smoky flavor. Oh, it's hot, hot, hot. Waste not, want not. Oh, look at that, almost forgot that piece over there. Another little chunk of goodness right there. Not letting that waste. Oh. Nice. Okay, we've got most of it here. Every little bit of goodness counts. Put that aside. Move this up for you. So there's a little bit of juice in there. A little bit of juice over here too. So what I'm going to do is just push that down a little bit. Try to manipulate some of the moisture out. And you don't have to do this, it's just something I do. Just to try to keep it less liquefied, and I can get the whole thing to be a little bit more creamier, more moisture in there. It just kind of makes it a little bit more runny, which I don't like. I want a nice creamy Baba Ganoush. Nice. Let's see. All right. Very good. So we got a lot of juice out there. We got some here. Next, we're going to put it all together. All right. Bear with me. Okay, gorillas, let's put it together. All right, so I'm just going to use a small little hand blender I got here, little emulsifier, so these things do a very good job for making soups and whatnot, and little dips and stuff. So I'm going to use that. So, but first we're going to make the, I like to put the tahini flavors together before putting it all together. This way, because the tahini is so thick, I want it to, all the garlic and the lemon to get in there good. So we're going to pour that in, okay? So I've got a quarter cup of that. And again, don't worry, stuff will be in the link below. You can go to the recipe, print it, and do what you like with it. Okay. And I got fresh lemon, fresh lemon, garlic, and some sea salt. So 2 big cloves of garlic and sea salt. And before I put my eggplant in and all that, my secret ingredient, a little bit of love. Could I have a little bit of love? Oh yeah. Thank you. Okay. Now, before we do that, so let's just give this a little whip up. All right. So I'm going to put that back there. Now let's get the eggplant in. Very close. Now you can make this chunky, you can make it smooth, whatever you like. I'm probably gonna go smooth. That's how I like it. So again, just gonna blend this up. Smelling good. Okay, no double dipping, just gonna dip. Not bad. A little lemony. I'm actually gonna adjust this a little bit. 1 second. Put a little bit more salt in, sea salt. Now I always go a little bit light on the salt to start, especially when I'm making dishes like this, sauces and stuff, because it's always easier to add salt. You can't take the salt away. So if you overdo it and it's too salty, you basically ruin it. Or you can try to mask it with other things, I guess, but always go light so you can always add a little bit more. So I'm gonna add a little bit more. I think that should do it. Okay, no double finger dip, not using the same finger. That's better. All right. Nice. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to wrap this up. Let it sit in the fridge for, give it at least an hour. Everything will just gel together, flavors will all come together. I like to try to make this the day before I'm going to eat it because it sits for 24 hours and it's beautiful. Flavors really marry together there and come really well. So anyways, I'll give this a little refrigeration and let it sit there for an hour or two. I'll go do something in the meantime. Come back, give my evaluation. Scale of gorillas, 1 to 5, 1 being 5 being oh yeah. We'll go from there. All right, see you in a bit. Hello gorillas, I am back with the finished product. Let's give this bad boy a taste. I put a little bit of parsley on top, a little drizzle of olive oil, and some smoked paprika just for the extra color and visual. So let's give this a try. I'm gonna see how many gorillas are going. We just got some pretzels here, so without further ado, let's do. Very good. Nice, very creamy, light. Hint of that smoky flavor. The olive oil, a little bit of drizzle on top is nice too. That is very good. I'm gonna give that 5 out of 5 gorillas. I'll tell you, I made this before, but I didn't use the barbecue at that time. What I did is I just roasted the eggplant in the oven. It was still good. I gave that one like a 4 out of 5. I would definitely give that, but you really want to kick it up a notch. Do the whole thing on the barbecue. It takes a bit of time, but definitely well worth it, and let that stuff marinate for a bit. It's just going to get better over the next few days as well. The flavors are really going to come together. Just put it in an airtight container, put it in the fridge. Probably lasts you up to 4 or 5 days anyways. So anyways, I'm going to finish this up, and I'll see you after. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, click, subscribe, all that stuff. And if I don't see you again, or when I do see you again, namaste, much love.